What's going on, traders? Welcome to another trading video analysis. As I'm doing this video, today is on Saturday. As you can see right here, today is on Saturday, and right now it's in the afternoon, and I want us to get to have an analysis of what we're expecting to happen come next week into the market. And quickly, before you get into that, I would like to show you a quick trade that I took, that is this week, that is the previous week, and I want us to get to look at where the market closed. And that trade that I took, it's Euro AUD. So this is the trade. You can see we are still we are in a slight drawdown, but what is happening is just that this market is just retesting around this area at a higher time frame, that is around a daily time frame. We are having a breakout and retest, so we are expecting come next week the market is going to continue pushing upward, that is hopefully. So remember, all we just need to do when it comes to trading is just reacting into the market. So I took that trade that is on Wednesday, and I held it Thursday and yesterday, and I'm still holding it over the weekend. So I'm looking forward for that market to push to a direction come next week. So we also have another one here. These are trade that I've been holding for around 2 weeks now. These are trades that I took sometimes back. I'm still holding it, and as you can see, it's still pushing, but it hasn't hit my take profit yet. So I'll continue holding that trade come next week, and hopefully it gets to hit our take profit. Remember, our policy is usually one. It's either it gets to hit our stop loss or our take profit. So for that case, I'll continue to hold that trade. So it's also important, guys, that I get to say this. If you want to be part of these weekend swings that I get to share every weekend, you can just go ahead. You get to contact me in the comment section, or get to follow me in all social media, which is Willie X Swing. I get to share every update every single day and on the progress that I'm making on these stats, so that you can get also to be part of this journey. So when it comes to this week, I want us to get to look into some potential pairs that we are looking at, and one of them is GBP Australian dollar. So for this one, we can see here that the market last week broke around this zone over here, and now we're looking forward for some a pullback. Of course, it gets to retest this area, and of course potentially the market can continue to push to the upper direction. And this is the same scenario that we are seeing with the Euro AUD. So I'll continue to observe this one, but I'm not planning to take this trade since I'm already in Euro AUD. So I'm expecting the market is going to play the same move. So for this one, I'm just observing from a distance. So there are a couple of trades come next week. I'm looking at that is the items that have some potential setups. We have for in our checklist, we have GBP Australian dollar. We also have Euro GBP. This is another pair which is very interesting. It has been bouncing from this zone. Once the market gets once this pair gets to break below this zone, and of course gets to close with a bearish engulfing candle at daily time frame, as well as we get to see a breakout and retest at 4 hours, this market is going to unfold for sure. It's going to unfold downwards. You can see this is a very strong zone which has been holding for quite some time. So we're anticipating come next week it might break and retest as we get to look for more for sales. For Euro GBP, I'll be looking more for selling opportunities after it gets to break this zone, and of course get to show some the bears coming in strong. So that's for the case of the Euro GBP. Moving forward, we have USDCHF. This is another one that I'm also checking out. Last week we were anticipating the market is going to break out. Of course, last week, the previous other week, the market of course broke above this zone, didn't retest. So we are looking forward for some retest around this area, and of course we get to look at the price action of how that candlestick is going to close, and potentially we get to look for buying opportunities. But we'll have to wait and we get to see how that market gets to react around that area. So for USD CHF, potentially I'll look for buying opportunity after it has completed a retest around this zone. So I'll have to wait for the market at least to close this gap, and of course the stop loss would potentially be below this zone. Take profit the next potential zone over there. So that's for the case of the USD CHF. Moving forward, we have a GBP card. This is another one. You can see the market broke above this zone over here. We are looking for potential retest, that is at daily time frame. Of course, for the case of the 4 hours time frame, we are looking to see a breakout and retest, and of course we'll have to wait for a 4-hour candlestick to close with a bullish and engulfing candle, and of course potentially get to form a new high before taking that trade with the aim, with the hope that the market is going to push to the upper direction. So that we'll have to wait and we get to see how the price action, of course, unfold. The last one in our checklist, we have USD JPY. This is I'm considering this one to be a high risk trade, but I'll have to observe it from a distance. Come next week, I'll just be observing this one. I'm not planning to expose my capital to this low. That is the high risk trade, because remember the priority is usually one to protect your capital first, and then the rest can follow. So this one, I'll just be observing it from a distance. I'm not liking USDJPY, and the reason for that is because of this long wick that this market is forming. So it becomes very hard for you to place some stop loss, because you might be manipulated very fast. You can see there is this always liquidity grab happening. So this is something that I have noted with USDJPY. So I'll just be observing it come next week, but I'm not planning to take a trade on that. So it's very important that you get also to pay attention to that. So moving forward, guys, those are the pairs that I'm looking forward to see a setup that is come next week. That is USDJPY, looking for buying opportunities. We have GBP card, looking for buying opportunities after the retest at daily time frame. We also have USDCHF. This one will be looking potentially for buying opportunity either after retesting this zone over here, or after breaking this zone, and of course showing showing some good that is bullish momentum. That's only when I can get to take that trade. For the case of the Euro GBP, looking for potential sales after the market gets to break below this zone and retests, that is at daily time frame. And finally, we have GBP AUD. For this one, we are looking for potentially buying opportunity, which is also the case with Euro AUD. This is the trade that I'm in. Looking forward for next week for the market to keep pushing forward, but we'll have to see, and we get to see how the market is going to play out. So basically, guys, that's what I had for this weekend. And as I said, if you want to be part of this team, you can always get to hit the subscribe button. Talk to me in the that is in the comment section. I can get to contact you, and of course you'll be part of this team, whereby we have a WhatsApp group where we get to follow this market one-on-one. So that's it for today, guys. See you and good luck come next week. Peace, guys.